other bit would be around weak passwords and access control. And one of the ways in which we've been seeing this a lot is, for example, from our website security perspective, the first thing we see is we saw, like, for example, an organization where every single user on their WordPress website was an admin. And some of these admin users had actually like super weak passwords. So that essentially meant that it would be very, very easy to for that to be able to be like exploited, because if someone gains access to their website, they essentially have admin uh, essentially have admin privileges out of the gate. So that's super dangerous in that perspective. And also we saw the aspect of like just having weak passwords and also having no two-factor authentication on critical accounts. And for websites, I think it could be something that could be overlooked. For people who, as an example, may be hosting their website on GitHub pages, then it would be very, very essential for you, as an example, to have two-factor authentication on your GitHub account so that you add that extra layer of security for your static website. And for those running WordPress, then it would be very useful to have something like a WordFence plugin that essentially would facilitate you to be able to turn on two-factor authentication and have that set up for like critical accounts such as the admin accounts. Another thing we see a lot is poor offboarding practices, and this happens in two ways. One is the aspect of former employees still having access to a website, yet they no longer work there. And the other one is contractors. So it could be like a consultant coming in to help out with content, or the actual contractor or a developer who actually set up the website still having access to the website, yet they did this project years ago. So it's very, very important to have like very good offboarding practices to remove people who no longer need access to your website, remove them completely from the website.